So, hi engineering Janta, am I visible and am I audible? Just tell me once and then we'll start off. So, if I am visible and I am audible, go ahead, tell me in the chat section. Once you confirm me with a yes that if I am visible and I am audible, then we'll begin. So, hi everybody, hi Augustine, hi Pragya. So guys, before I begin, there is one great news for you. Hi Gopika. The point is that Goldman Sachs is hiring, fine. Yes, Augustine, you can ask a question about Prepinsta Prime, then we can begin. Go ahead. You ask till then, and till then I'll explain. So, for the financial year 2025-2026, Goldman Sachs has announced a hiring, and this is a campus hiring program. Now, we'll talk about its detail, how to prepare for it, what eligibility do you need to have for this program, fine. So, we'll talk everything about it today, and in detail, we'll speak about the things that are very essential for this hiring. Now, going ahead without wasting any time for you, I'll just mention one thing, that I am available at @Shuklaji Speaks is my handle on Instagram. There you can connect directly to me if you want to ask some queries, because it's not manually or humanly possible to address every query sometimes in live, because when I end the live, 2 or 3 queries even then sometimes come, and then I cannot come again and tell you those queries, right? So what you can do is you can dump that question in my Instagram chat and straight away within 24 hours I'll reply to you, fine. So it's not being managed by anybody, the link to it is floating in the chat section. So is there cashback in the Prepinsta Prime if I bought? Then as far as I know, Augustine, there's nothing like that, but I'll ask my team. Right now I'm not aware of any such thing, fine. So let's go ahead and let's begin. So the Goldman Sachs hiring that has been announced is primarily for the people who are from 2027 batch, fine. This is only for 2027 batch, but all the people who are from non-engineering bachelor's degree, all the people who are from non-engineering bachelor's degree, they are eligible for it. And this program has started its registration from 21st May 2025, and the last date to apply is 30th of May 2025. Now let me tell you, you have very less time to prepare for this hiring. I'll tell you why. I'll show you. See, the locations available are Bengaluru and Hyderabad, but if you carefully see the timelines of the program, the registrations have begun from May 21 and they'll stretch up to May 30. Post that, on June 5 there is aptitude test. So even if you go ahead and register today, you virtually have 8-9 days, fine. Max a week you should consider, not more than that. To prepare for this aptitude test, you have just a week. Post that, you'll have pre-placement talk on June 9. Then a few upskilling sessions would go on June 12th. Then on June 19th, there is group discussion. So roughly for group discussion, the days that you have are 20-25 days, fine. And for the interviews, there's 1 month left, fine. There is one particular month, one complete month which is left for the interviews, and primarily interviews would matter, aptitude test would matter, and this group discussion would matter. And that's why it is very essential to brush up your skills, to revise a lot, and to prepare in a structured manner. I'll always say this. The point is, even if you're getting that structured manner in your college or by a senior, take it. I'm not kidding, take it. The reason is, the structure is important, because the structure automatically pushes your speed. It provides an impetus to your speed of preparation, and through that you can actually clear such exams. Otherwise the paucity of time that exists would trouble you a lot. I'm not kidding. So Augustine is asking, and Drew, can I register with 2000, then can I get course? I cannot exactly understand what exactly you want to say, Augustine, but if you elaborate more on this, then I'll definitely reply to you. Fine, go ahead, elaborate more. However, as far as I know, partial payments are not allowed for Prime. The subscriptions are very economical, yeah, I'll give you the coupon codes as well, don't worry. Fine. So the application process, once it begins, you go to the register button, you click on it. Now there are set of roles that are available here to everybody who's watching this. There are certain set of roles, not all the roles are available. Fine. You can register in maximum of 3 roles. Everybody who's graduating in 2027, only those people are eligible. See, 2027 from a non-engineering bachelor's degree. So you have to be graduating in 2027. Now, you have operations, summer internship. You have compliance, summer internship. You have human capital management, summer internship. You have investment banking, summer internship. And you have corporate planning and management, summer internship. Now, in all these roles, you can select maximum of 3 roles. Fine, maximum of 3 roles, not more than that. It is clearly stated. Please note, you can apply for a maximum of 3 roles only. Once you have identified your roles of interest, click on apply now for each of the roles. Complete the application by providing all the necessary details, for example, your name, your resume, things like that. Fine, and click submit. You will have the opportunity to rank your preferred division and location at the time of the aptitude test. So when you will be giving the aptitude test, you will have this luxury, you will have this option to actually rank that which particular choice do you want the most. For example, if you are somebody who chose operations, compliance and human capital, so at the time of aptitude test, you can actually mark there that, for example, human capital's management was the first priority that you wanted. So human capital management you can mark as your first choice, and then compliance, and then operations as well. Now, both of them are available at 2 locations, which is Bangalore and Hyderabad. Yes, tier 3 people can apply, don't worry. Fine. So Bangalore and Hyderabad are 2 particular locations which are available. For both the locations, I am very categorically telling you, in the aptitude test, before the aptitude test basically, you will get this option to choose which particular location do you prefer. If you prefer Bangalore, then Bangalore. If you prefer Hyderabad, then it's Hyderabad. Fine. So if you can choose that later on, and then your applications where final submit button is not hit will not be considered. So you need to hit the final submit button. Fine. Because if you do not hit this submit button, it will not be considered for further steps, because the further steps where you're trying, which is for aptitude test, you need to click on this submit button, which you will get at the end of the form. Please note, if you apply for more than 3 requisitions, your application would be automatically rejected. So if you go ahead, if you try pulling off some smartness and you apply for 4 roles, then it would automatically be rejected. You can at max apply 3 requisitions, or in 3 divisions you can apply. More than that, you will be rejected, and categorically you will be filtered out. Fine. Now, apart from this, all you need to do is apply now with the correct information. Now, how do you prepare for all this in such short time? So for that, I'll be very clearly telling you, see, this is the structure that you need to follow. First of all, numerical computation, reasoning, logical and abstract reasoning, verbal comprehension. That's it that you need to prepare. All the non-engineering graduates, initially for aptitude round, you need to prepare these 3 sections, which is numerical computation and reasoning, logical and abstract reasoning, verbal comprehension. Fine. So these 3 things you need to study extensively. Now, which topics to study? See, number system, classic banking, speed and work, probability in combinations, elementary statistics, geometry, algebra, and a few miscellaneous topics. For example, series and progression, clocks and calendars. You need to study them. This is a complete structure which is given to you. Now, how do you actually practice it? You practice it using previous year questions. Fine. Take topic wise mocks first, then go ahead for the structured specific criteria where you can go ahead and you can solve complete full sectional mocks, then full length mocks. This facility would be available to you on Prime, so you can straight away hop on here, enroll into this Goldman Sachs course, and then you can straight away start practicing. It is available on Prep Insta Prime. So this is specifically designed for Goldman Sachs. Here you will get access to complete previous year question papers, you will get quizzes, you will get premium quizzes. So that's one thing. Augustine Shaji, my mentor, had talked that if I register with 2000 rupees, then you can register and after you can start the course. Okay. So if there is some provision like that, Augustine, you can go ahead and speak with your mentor. Your mentor would give you the absolute clarity. Fine. Our team of mentors is regularly talking to students just for this to help them out. Fine. So there are multiple provisions, and there are many provisions which I am not aware of, which my team formulates on daily basis just to help students. Fine. So that might be one kind of that particular thing that they have devised. So all you need to do is you talk to your mentors. Anybody, any mentor who's talking to you is from our team only, so don't worry. He'll give you out the best possible help that he can. Fine. You can trust on him. Now, you can also use coupon code VaibhavMax directly, and this is for all of you. So the maximum discount you can get is through this coupon. All you need to do is, for example, this is a 3 months subscription. So, or say you're taking a 12 months subscription, then in that case, all you need to do is here you put Vaibhav Max, fine, and you claim the discount. This is the maximum discount by any coupon that you will get. So Vaibhav Max is, that is why it is called Vaibhav Max, because it offers you the maximum discount. But apart from that, the major important thing is that here you see the structure. Even if you cannot afford it, मैं साफ बोल रहा हूँ, अगर afford नहीं कर सकते हो कोई बात नहीं, you take the structure from here. Our whole motive is to help you out in preparing as much as we can, and my whole goal as a teacher or a mentor standing here would be that you go ahead, you get successful. It is not very necessary, free में भी धूमधाम से तैयारी होती है, but बहुत effort, बहुत time लगता है. A lot of time, a lot of effort is gone into structuring things. Fine. So you can take this structure if you want to, but let me tell you, the quizzes, the mocks, they actually test you. They tell you how much you know and where to improve. So that luxury you get it here, and for that I've given you the maximum coupon code. It's floating in the live chat section that can help you out. Aptitude test is online or offline, like you mentioned. We have to go Hyderabad or Bangalore. Pragya, generally it is online. Generally it is online. But if it will be offline, it will be categorically mentioned. It will be given to you. Don't worry. Most probably it will be online. Fine. Apart from that, I'll also tell you one thing. Here, you can also do the interview preparation. You have interview experiences, you have puzzles, you have HR interview, you have group discussion. So if you correctly see, group discussion was being asked there. There is a specific round for group discussion, and for that, it has been clearly laid out here. What is a GD, types of group discussion, how you are evaluated, roles to play, do's in a GD, don'ts in a GD. Everything is in detail, explicitly written here, given to you in a structure. So that would help you out. Fine. So that's how you actually clear the rounds, when you plan things well. For example, if I show you this timeline. So on June 19th, there is group discussion. You have ample amount of time. Fine. For preparing from a specific structured course. But for aptitude, you will need extra effort despite enrolling into Prime. Being very, very honest. I'm not here to make you believe that you get into Prep Insta Prime subscription and then magic happens. No, not like that. I'm telling you very, very realistically, even if you get this subscription, then also you'll have to do a lot of hard work, because the mocks which are given here, you have to solve them. Fine. I can bring the food till your table. You have to eat it. Fine. So that is one very important thing. एक हिंदी में ना एक proverb है कि घोड़ा जो होता है ना, horse, fine, आप घोड़े को घास तक ला सकते हो, सिंपल सी बात है, आप उसको घास खाने पर मजबूर नहीं कर सकते. So if you want to eat, or if you want to get benefited from this, you have to help yourself. As simple as that. Fine. Kids Universe is asking, is 2026 batch eligible or not? So Kids Universe, if you're somebody who's studying in 2026 batch, passing out in 2027, then you are eligible. But if you're passing out in 2026 itself, then you're not eligible. As simple as that. Fine. So now we are open to doubts. Go ahead. Tell me your doubts and then we'll go ahead. How much marks is needed to get selected for interview? Every year it varies, Pragya. Every year it varies. I'll just tell you, try maximizing your score. As much aptitude questions you can do correctly in the given time, try that. How do you do that? The more you practice aptitude, the more you get habitual of solving those questions. So that is the only way you increase your speed. more and more questions. Solve as much previous year papers as you can. Either you take it from Prime, or even if you're getting on Reddit or any Telegram group, go ahead. I'm not kidding. Take it. Fine. All those who want the link to apply for this particular hiring, all you need to do is go ahead, follow the Prep Insta Instagram page, and I would request our moderation team, please put the link to it. So follow that Instagram page. There you will get the link. Also, when this live ends, in the description box, that particular link would be updated. Fine. So apply link would be given once this live ends. So go ahead, guys. Also, if you're facing some issue or some problem with any kind of placement, I have specifically given out the specifics of placement preparation in the description box. You go ahead, fine, and you specifically fill that Google form up. In that Google form, you can straight away put your query and we'll help you out. I'll myself make sure that mentors are assigned to you and they clear your queries. Fine. So if there is no particular doubt, then we can wrap this up, I hope. So I see no doubts here. So guys, whatever good you felt was there in this live, go ahead, spread it out as much as you can. Keep doing good for others, as I always say. Without any expectation, good will always come back to you. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye, and do subscribe to this channel if you really like the information and if you want such information regularly, and turn on the bell icon. Fine. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.